Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. David Montgomery player props odds, tips and betting trends for Week 2, Lions vs Buccaneers. Check out these betting trends before you place player prop wagers on David Montgomery for Sunday's game, which starts at 1 p.m. ET on Fox. Montgomery and the Detroit Lions, 1-0, square off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 1-0, in Week 2 at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. Watch David Montgomery and the Lions vs Buccaneers on Fubo. David Montgomery Week 2 player props matchup, Detroit Lions vs Tampa Bay Buccaneers Time, 1 p.m. ET date, September 15, 2024. Rushing yards prop, over 55.5, -118, receiving yards prop, over 7.5, -110. National Football League odds courtesy of BetMGM. Odds updated Saturday at 6:51 p.m. ET. For a full list of sports betting odds, access USA Today Sports Betting Scores Odds Hub. Montgomery rushing stats and trends. Sunday's rushing yards prop for Montgomery is 55.5. That is 17.0 below his average of 72.5 last year. On 11 occasions last season, out of 14 total games, or 78.6%, he gained more than 55.5 yards on the ground. Montgomery's average rushing yards over/under last year was 56.7, which he bettered by 15.8 yards per game. Last year Montgomery hit the over 10 times on his rushing yards over/under, in 13 opportunities. He rushed for at least one touchdown 11 times last season, and had one game with multiple rushing TDs. Lions vs Buccaneers stats and trends. The 248.9 yards per game the Buccaneers allowed through the air last season made them the NFL's 29th ranked pass defense. In terms of defending against the run, the Buccaneers were 5th in the NFL last season, conceding 95.3 yards per game. The Lions had the 27th ranked defense in terms of passing yards last year, 247.4 allowed per game, and they were more effective on the other side of the ball, ranking second best with 258.9 passing yards per game. The Lions made things happen on both sides of the ball in the running game last year, as they ranked 5th best in rushing offense, 135.9 rushing yards per game, and 2nd best in rushing defense, 88.8 rushing yards allowed per game. The Lions sported the 27th ranked defense last year in terms of yards per play, 5.9 yards per play allowed, and they were better on the other side of the ball, ranking 3rd best with 6.1 yards per play. Watch the NFL on Fubo.